in my continuing effort to capture on this constant narrative, events in our daily lives, especially during the last 2 or 3 years when we were under COVID, restrictions and so on. One phenomenon that has grown and it has intensified and the public was becoming increasingly aware of, sometimes negatively, sometimes positively, is the difference between those who are the decision makers and those who are the average public persons. Because under COVID, the leaders and decision makers and so on, those who have to look after public interests had to count on science and medical investigation and so on. Inevitably, there was some kind of a sense by many people of a rift, of a distancing between authority and the public. And sometimes this led to confrontation and so on. I was just interested in that contrast between those who were, not in a critical way, who were above on stilts like Moko Jumbies, and those who were below, those who had to listen, those who had to lead. Sometimes I might have gone in a slightly humorous note, for example, when ramping out and rolling out were common everyday words, I couldn't resist the temptation to have this gentleman with a syringe, guitar shaped, ramping and rolling in a sort of Elvis Presley gesture, while paying homage to the frontline people, while the man in charge of the police and so on was, while fighting was going on and so on, and while ribbons were being cut and elbows were being bounced, while down below, those who some began to call themselves the herd, carried on as a parade of deaths took place. So it's just an evocation of the state of a country, and hopefully other countries too, so that I can bring a kind of a universal quality to this whole thing. It is not political criticism, it is just a reflection of reality that I saw in the society.